on. Running the zippy, jumpy, together.
$1 billion beard in the ear. Guys, YouTube doesn't like this. Man, they really hate it when we do that. So, we need your help. We need you to help share these videos, like, comment, subscribe, like, you get notifications. Hit the notification bell. You get notifications when we go live or drop a new cool video. I seen some dolphins today, look. Dolphins. Shout out to all the Zeshmians worldwide. Write smoke on my smoke. I write whatever it is on whatever it is. Write box on my box. Write blick on my blick. Write spliff on my spliff. Write belt on my belt. Is that how this works? It's gonna go around labeling shit, bro. That whole song is about label makers. Write belt on my belt. I knew a girl who worked at Cheetahs. She wrote tit on her tit. Write brick on my brick, bro. Shout out to Eastside Pun, Lenny the Kutcher, and Bombay the Queen. Ow now, brown cow. The arsonist had oddly shaped bricks. Another video in our unboxing series. It's a belt in here. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you that yet, but it's a belt. It's the noisiest belt, the most expensive belt I ever purchased. Up until this point, you know, for the I've never paid more than maybe $25 for a belt. This isn't a designer belt. I wasn't trying to spend like $500 or $1,000 on a Gucci belt or anything like that. This is more of I'm sick of replacing my belt every 6 months because I'm fat. And I buy cheap belts at places like Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I went out and I did some research and I found like a reinforced belt and there's no holes or anything like that. It works on some sort of other system to be able to tighten it. It's supposed to be able to give you a more comfortable fit and last long. So that's what I did with this belt. Leopards are pretty as fuck. I don't know if you've ever seen a leopard right in front of you from like 5 feet. Leopards are pretty. This is the most expensive belt I've ever purchased. Price will be disclosed shortly. So I did my research, you know, I looked into a few different belts. I had some options. I had some choices of what I could go with. But I chose to go with a Core Essentials belt. And so I'm going to pull this. I believe what I got is the X1 metal belt. The X1 gunmetal belt. So that just means like that's the color of the buckle is a gunmetal gray. It's a black leather belt. Let me just tell you a little about Core Essentials. You get remarkable strength and abundant flexibility to keep comfortable and secure all day. The result is the best fitting, most comfortable leather belt you will ever wear. Seriously, guys, it's just a fat man belt. You know what I'm saying? If you're fat and you're sick of your holes in your belts getting stretched out because you're fat, soda's delicious, right? Why would you ever stop drinking it? Why would you want to get smaller when you could just get a better, more stronger belt to help support? I got all this fat in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fella, so I need a nice belt. Fat man belts. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. I'm gonna, bam, open it up. Core Essentials immediately. My wife's name is on it. Sometimes you got to do shit in your wife's name. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I got this thing. Core E Pluribus Unum out of Mini 1. All right. That already sounds scary. Classic fashion belt. Ratchet. EDC belt. Cut with caution. If this belt is too long, remove the buckle and trim again. 1 inch at a time. I'd have to cut this leather. That's disappointing. So here's this belt. Do your belts do that? Do they like... I already don't understand how this belt works. It's a 2-piece belt. Every belt I've ever purchased is just 1 piece. It's just a belt. But this is just a leather strap. See, it's got the ratchet system. I think that's what's going on here. It's a nice ratchet system. That way you get a finer adjustment in the fit of your belt. Solid. This buckle is a solid fucking belt buckle. Do I know how to use it? No. No, I don't. I feel like this piece does something. It looks like it has some maneuverability. Okay, I think I know what's going on. Should I read the instructions or should I just try to do this? Should I just pop right in? Coffee. I need a coffee thought. What do I do with this shit? All right, man. So this has got to be like this is probably, let me bring this down a little bit. Whoop toot. I believe. Now I'm doing this with glasses on also, so I can't really see shit. Because the studio is only lit to make it look good on camera, and it's not necessarily lit to be able to see what you're doing with glasses on. Because, yeah, I don't know what's going on here, Tom. Holy cow. I don't... Right belt on my belt? Is that how this works? Right belt on my belt. Oh. I don't know what that noise was. I need to figure out what that was. Man, I hope that was recording the whole time. I don't know what just happened. I think a call messed it up. Let's just really, let's just hope that that's what happened right there. All right, so this says something. Taking glasses off. Did I just make a belt? I might have just made a belt. Ooh. Wow. I like that sound. I never had a belt with sound effects before. Hold on. Let's see. Bip, bip. Right belt on my belt, man. I don't know if this is like upside down or not. How do you know if it's upside down? All right, I'm gonna go ahead just to see how well I did, because I believe this thing is assembled now. Let's see. Oh, this is not instructions. This is just the invoice, guys. It also came with this. What could this possibly be for? Three screws and a Allen wrench. Did everything right. I'm not gonna cut this belt because I'm fat, so I think this has everything I need. So. This is the belt I've been rocking with for the past year. I bought this at the bodega. I bought this at the bodega on Main Street in Santa Paula, California. This belt was $1.50. It's held up tremendously well. It feels like it's much better well built than any leather belt or anything I've had in, any Ross belt, Marshall's belt, Target belt, anything like that. Like I said, I've never really spent more than $20 for a belt. But I think what really helped with the quality of this one was the grommets or rivets. I think they're grommets, like they're reinforced there, so it's a double buckle, so that gives you a little more support. It doesn't just have the one point. It's able to disperse the pressure from, and the stress that the belt goes through throughout the day between two holes, not just the one. So it's not just like stretching out one hole. It's the pressure is relieved times two. Does that make sense? Fuck, I don't know. Hold on, let me figure it out. I got to figure this out. Another thing about this one is the border. This black border is just more support, It's not just one solid piece. So that whole border goes around. It's double stitched. This was a really solid belt up until recently. I'm fat, so I put a lot of pressure on belts. This grommet popped off, and that's the only damage. And honestly, I'm ready to move to 6 anyway. I've been in here. Now I'm here, and I'm ready to move to there anyway. So whatever. This belt's not quite retired, but it's not the main star anymore. So let's, I know you guys just want to see how this fits. Let's see. Right belt on my belt. I thought I knew how to use it. Maybe I don't. Oh, there it is. Watcha. I got a lot of stuff in my pocket. I got another weed jar. Got a whole stick. Shout out to Terran Tactical. I like it. That ratchet system's pretty neat, man. Shout out to Core Essentials. If you want some super dope new belt tech and you're sick of holes, Core Essentials, man. Reinforced belt. Carry a lot of weed in our pockets. The shit gets heavy. We need a solid belt to hold it up. Not to mention I'm a little bit overweight, so this belly, this gut likes to press out and put a lot of stress on belts. So I'm interested to see how this works. The most expensive belt I've ever purchased. It was only $60. It was $60. I know motherfuckers out there. I know people out there are going to be like Gucci, Versace, all this different swaggy designer style. But that's not the point of this. The point of this is more quality, durability, and see if it's long lasting. Because I'm sick of getting a new belt every 6 months because I buy the cheap ones. Shout out to the bodega on Main Street in Santa Paula, California that I got that rainbow belt from last year. It's the best belt I ever had, you know what I mean? And it may be still. So we're going to see how it compares to this. I'm comparing $1 belt, $1.50 I think it was, maybe $1.75 for the rainbow belt. The Core Essentials was $59.99. Had to pay for shipping. There's probably some tax and stuff on that. So we'll see. Maybe if I remember, maybe we'll do an update in a year to see how this belt's doing a whole year later. Thanks for checking in for part 3 of the unboxing series that we're doing on the channel. $1 billion beard in your ear. Shout out to all the Zeshmians worldwide.
When the rain turns to snow, wasn't cause your heart was frozen cold. Cause I got a plug now, fuck you and your love now. I'ma be the man, plus I got the shit for 40 a grand. When the rain turns to snow, wasn't cause your heart was frozen cold. It's cause I got a plug now, fuck you and your love now. I'ma be the man, plus I got the shit for 40 a grand. Fuck you and your feelings, bitch. I just touched $1 million. All off the stuff I'm dealing. Mama raised some hustler children. We gon' flip it how we get it now. We gon' touch the ceiling, cause I keep on coming back. My cousins be so resilient. Y'all should've been some barbers the way that y'all be cutting packs. Speaking of packs, you won't ever get your cousin back. Roll them up and grab it, then we loaded up the Mazda with some place that's at Nevada. Triple up my dollars. Y'all tripping when y'all tricking off your chippers at the sneaker shops. I'm shipping 50 pounds inside a speaker box. Re-up when it lands. It should 50 more again. Give my son a couple bands, cause I'm the motherfucking man. When the rain turns to snow, it wasn't cause your heart was frozen cold. Cause I got a plug now, fuck you and your love now. I'ma be the man, plus I got the shit for 40 a grand. When the rain turns to snow, wasn't cause your heart was frozen cold. It's cause I got a plug now, fuck you and your love now. I'ma be the man, plus I got the shit for 40 a grand. My head is simple, be so litty, he might do it for free. I gotta call him Mr. Dennis, he just shoot at your teeth. 100 pounds out of town, my crew can move in a week. We overtaxed them on depots, but to them dudes it was cheap. Had all the opiate addicts, always hoping I had it, but they didn't notice some crack. It was pressing the dope in his attic. That Fetty brought in that Fetty then. The Chinaman let us win with the synthetic heroin. Pressing them blues like a heavy bench. My niggas got popped, somebody snitched to the cops. I thank the Lord for my blessings. They could've kicked in my spot. I would've had to swallow that loss. And went out like the mother fools. No, but God, I won't never lose. All my life's just been W. When the rain turns to snow, wasn't cause your heart was frozen cold. Cause I got a plug now, fuck you and your love now. I'ma be the man, plus I got the shit for 40 a grand. When the rain turns to snow, wasn't cause your heart was frozen cold. It's cause I got a plug now, fuck you and your love now. I'ma be the man, plus I got the shit for 40 a grand.